From our family to yours,
Thank you for 50 years.
The modern multi-facility dealership known as Tamiami Ford began from humble and very simple beginnings, right here in Naples in the early 1970s. The loyalty and leadership that epitomizes Tim Zellers today is a direct reflection of his parents, Arlie and Jeannie Zellers. Reflecting on what would have been his father's 100th birthday in February, Tim says, February 4th, 2023 would have been my dad's 100th birthday. Unbelievable to think of 100 years. I felt compelled one last time to tell his story on this day. Arlington Luther, Arlie Zellers. Our family had a small dairy in eastern Pennsylvania. Working in a business in his early years, he was unable to serve in WW2 due to severe complications from a ruptured appendix. Living through the Great Depression, with the poverty that it came with, this affected his decisions for his lifetime. He had left the dairy and was working for Pure Oil and selling cars out of the gas station. My mom, dad, and sister moved to Pompano Beach, Florida around 1949 after a vacation to Florida. Literally loaded the car and came to start a new life in their 20s. His love of Florida, hunting, and fishing were a big part of his life. He would fill in for our fishing charters on weekends out of Hillsborough as a mate for many of the great captains of the day, especially Captain John Whitmer. He could not afford an offshore boat, so had a small skiff that he fished on the Keys Flats in Flamingo, winning several tournaments, including the Met for tarpon in the early 60s. In later years, we had a compatible offshore boat and fished offshore in the Floridas and in the Bahamas. His career in Fort Lauderdale was at Powell Ford for nearly 30 years. In 1973, my parents put every penny into buying Tamiami Ford in Naples, taking a risk, moving to a small town and borrowing money to make it possible. He always said Naples would grow similarly to what we have witnessed in Fort Lauderdale, and he was right. He was the best car dealer I've ever known, and we will make Tamiami one of the most successful dealerships in the company. This is our 50th year at the dealership, which would have never had happened if it not for my mom and dad, and their willingness to take a chance and work very hard. He and I worked together every day until he passed in 1998, but when I think of him daily, it's usually about fishing or hunting together somewhere. I was blessed to have great parents that set a compass for my life. Their legacy of our successful business that has allowed us to give back to the community and afforded generations of our family that have come since security and opportunity.
You know, Naples has changed a lot in 50 years, and when we came to Naples from the east coast of Florida, my parents loved Florida and wanted to get their own dealership. Naples was available, and we came over here and went from a pretty large town to, in those days, Naples had about 25,000 people in the whole county, so it was really, really different. I'm a Naples High graduate, but after school I went to work every day, and I started out washing cars, cleaning cars, and then moved into the body shop and became a painter, and then into the service department, so just went right to work, really.
I've watched a truly dedicated man, two dedicated men, Arlie Zellers and Tim Zellers, build a business from almost nothing, but they stayed with it. And today we celebrate it, 50 years. But what we have seen grow and what we've seen become the business that we have today is because two great men had very much dedication to their call and to the business and love what they do here at Tamiami Ford. When Mr. Zellers, Arlie Zellers, purchased Collier Ford and changed the name to Tamiami Ford in 1973, Tim Zellers was 16 years old. And Tim Zellers has never worked anywhere but at Tamiami Ford from his whole entire life. And we celebrate not only 50 years, our anniversary, but 50 years of Tim Zellers working here at Tamiami Ford this February. Our children, Joy and AJ, they both have worked at Tamiami Ford and at other dealerships we own now. And now we've got the grandkids working, we've got nieces and nephews, we've got truly our family, we've given our lives to running the Ford dealership here in Naples, Florida.
Family continues to be a vital part of this organization, as most of the family, 4 generations in fact, work at the dealership today.
It's easy to come to work. Everybody that I work with is fabulous. It's a team environment, so it makes it very easy to come here every day.
Level of service from the time you walk in the door until you take your vehicle home, it's superb.
The Zellers have been so successful in the growth of their dealerships, in part by the way they treat their staff, employees, vendors, and community partners. In fact, every person they have come in contact with seems to have that special memory of point of time where the Zellers have made them feel, well, a part of the family.
We had the same philosophy. They wanted to treat the people right, they were honest, and I just felt comfortable and stayed forever.
They just do things right. They know how to treat people. They respect people for everything that they do.
I think as a customer, I think the most important thing is the integrity and the trust you can have in Tamiami Ford. On top of that, it's the efficiency.
They do love their community, they serve their community, they give back to their community, no question.
And they are the same people in a friendship as they are in if you're coming and buying a car, they know how to make you feel special. They know how to make you feel special.
The Zellers family built something big here, and it's wonderful, and it's good for the community, and we give back and all that. So it's,
We want to give back to the community because the community has given us so much. We've been able to grow and have a successful business and great lives, and I think it's part of it to give back and to change lives and to try to do that locally. So that's one of the blessings of having a business. It's great to be successful, but it's also great to give back to the community and help people that really help us as customers.
So Laces of Love is a nonprofit that provides new shoes to needy children in low income and disadvantaged children in Collier and Lee counties.
And they've given over 300,000 pairs of shoes to the community of needy children.
And we provided this past year 26,000 children a new pair of shoes in Southwest Florida.
And I can't say enough about what our children have committed their lives to make the business, not just make it a business, but make it a business better than we made it. And I think that's one of the greatest things, is to have your kids take your place and see that they can do such a wonderful job. And after 50 years, we're ready to let them do their job, and hopefully they'll get another 50.
I just want to say happy 50th anniversary, Tamiami Ford.
Happy 50th anniversary to Tamiami Ford.
Happy 50th anniversary, Tamiami Ford.
Happy 50th anniversary for the Zellers family, and I hope to have many more years in the future.
Happy 50th anniversary, Tamiami Ford.
Happy 50th anniversary, Tamiami Ford.
Happy 50th anniversary, Tamiami Ford. Feliz 50 aniversario, Tamiami Ford.
Happy 50th anniversary, Tamiami Ford.
Happy 50th anniversary, Tamiami Ford.
I'd like to say happy anniversary to Tamiami Ford, to Sheila and Tim, to their staff, all their clients, everybody that buys from them. They're helping a lot of children in Southwest Florida, and we just want to thank you and congratulations.
Feliz 50 años de aniversario, Tamiami Ford.
Wishing the happiest of anniversaries to Tamiami Ford. Happy 50th.
Happy anniversary, Tamiami Ford.
Happy anniversary, Tamiami Ford.
Happy 50th anniversary, Tamiami Ford.
Happy 50th anniversary, Tamiami Ford. Love you.
Happy 50th anniversary, Tamiami Ford.
To the Zellers, happy anniversary. Tamiami Ford, happy anniversary. You're great people.
Happy 50th anniversary to Tamiami Ford and all the Zellers family. Thank you so much for everything you've done for me.
Happy 50th anniversary, Tamiami Ford.
Happy 50th anniversary, Tamiami Ford.
Happy 50th anniversary, Tamiami Ford. That is one heck of a journey.
Tim and Sheila, happy 50th anniversary. We're so glad that you are in this community, serving the community the way you do. Keep up the great work, and we're looking forward to another 50 years.
Tamiami, happy 50th. Thank you so much for what you do for the community. We can't just celebrate your business anniversary. We need to absolutely celebrate what you've done for us at Avow and all the services in Collier County. So thank you, congratulations, and here's to another great 50 years.
Mr. and Mrs. Z, AJ, Joy, Dustin, everybody, I just want to say thank you for having me for so long. I plan to be here as long as you keep me, and I'm blessed to be here. Thank you very much, and congratulations.
Happy 50th anniversary, Tamiami Ford.
I just want to say a happy anniversary, happy 50th anniversary to Tamiami Ford.
From all of us at Tamiami Ford, thank you for 50 years.
Where our name means a great deal.